video, I'm going to be putting these insect protecting screens on the front of the water heater, the furnace vent, and the refrigerator vent. That will keep out any mud daubers from making nests in there, or any insects going inside to plug up the gas orifices and cause problems with my fixture. So let's get closer and I'll show you what I got here on the table. So here's the package we got. We got this, these three, and this, zip ties, and some springs in our kit. And so this one here will go over the water heater, this will go over the refrigerator vent, and this one will go over the heater vent. These springs, they came with 4 springs. So 2 will go on the water heater vent and 2 will go on the heater vent. Zip ties, it gave 100 zip ties to hold these in place, which is way more than I need, but I can always use them. This little tool here came to help put these springs on. Came with two of them. I got scissors that I cut this open with, and I might need to use some tape in this project. We'll see. I got a marker because I'm going to mark here where I'm going to put the springs on each one of these. And the needle nose pliers, I might need to bend these springs a little bit so they go in a lot easier. So let's get this project started. Let's start with the water heater. So this screen will go right over that. And I want to show you inside here what I'm talking about. What would happen if insects get into this compartment? What will happen? So let's zoom in here on where the gas comes in. So the gas comes in from your tanks through a hose here, and then it comes in through here, and then there's an orifice in here, real small, tiny hole that sends the gas in here into the chamber where the flame is. So if any spiders or bees or anything go in here and make a nest, or plug off these holes, or plug off in there where the gas can shoot in there, then what will happen is it'll cause problems, and this will not, the flame will not ignite if no gas is going through here, and you'll get a lot of problems. So if you have any problems with your not getting flame, or it's kicking in and out, it's possible that something might be in here. You'll have to take this apart and clean it. And going back here, close this up. So this screen here, what I've done, you see all these right here, I've taken and marked this with a felt pen. Let me move in here on where I want to put my little springs. So my spring will go here, and I'll have one right here in 2 locations, and they'll hook onto here, onto these. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and then we'll come in and put these on. I'll do my best to show you how this works. I have my spring in here already. I have it in there. I have it pointing down. And on the spring, I'm going to show you on this other spring what I've got going. So on this spring here, you can see I have here, there's a little bar across there where there's no bar across there. So this is a screen side, and this side will hook into here. So I'll be putting this little tool, you can see a little tip on here. It goes in the open end, and then on this side, that little groove goes right there and pushes on that. So that helps you. So let me do this here. I have this one spring in place, and then you just got to take your time, put it through here. You're going to see me mess with this for a little bit because you have to do that. You have to mess with this, and it's frustrating sometimes. Sometimes it'll go easy, and sometimes it won't. It's just everything is so small to work with. So I'm going to put this through here, maybe. And then I'm going to catch this little piece there. And then I'm going to move over here very carefully. And I'm going to turn this, try and get it caught. Push it down like that. There we go. I'm going to try and pull this out. So that's in there, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side. Over here, I'll do the same thing. And then I'll show you the finished product. It's all in place. So what I did, I attached this over here. And then you saw me, I didn't put the spring in here yet. I was able to pull this away a little bit where I can get my fingers in here to get the spring in place. And then I was able to get this in, push it, and hook it. So you could probably try and hang both springs in here and then push it in place. Maybe put a little piece of tape here and here to hold the springs, and then you can do it that way. Let me zoom in so you can kind of see the spring, how it's connected. You might be able to see here. So you can see here how it's coming through here, and it goes and it hooks here, and then on the other side it's going in the hole, and then it's going down, it's hooking in there. So that one's done. So I skipped ahead. I went ahead and just put this together so I wouldn't bore you with doing this. So you can see the springs on each side, and then on each side of this furnace exhaust, there's two little holes that I was able to get the springs in. I had to bend the spring slightly on where it needed to connect, and I worked it in into the hole. So it took a little bit of struggle, but I finally got it. And then next we're going to be doing right here the refrigerator vent. So I'm going to take this like this. Use a screwdriver or your fingers. Turn this, and then you remove this like this. And I'm going to take this to the workbench, and we'll block off this from any insects getting into it. So here we are on the table to check out this. So here's the vent. Here's the bottom side. You can see the holes are pretty big size. And it's like that, so rain will shed off of here. Inside here, you can see what it looks like. I'm going to show you the problem with this. This is probably for different types of venting. So there's a couple problems, but I have a solution for it. So it would sit like this, and then moving in here, you can see here the screen's curved. I don't know why they don't have it straight, and then you can cut it off for different types of vents here. So, and then here you can see there's a big gap in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie this all down, and then I'm going to show you my solution for this here. So it should go fairly easy. So I'm going to zip tie it, and I don't want to bore you with that, so I might just show you a little bit of me doing that, and then come back to you after it's all zip tied in place. So I have a couple in place here, and I want to show you how I decided where I was going to put them. I'm going to put them on every other one of these areas here. And I decided to go from here, from this point, feed it through the screen, and then go through here, and then pull it up through the screen. And what will happen is it'll be pulling this screen tight against the backside so it doesn't move. If I was to go and try and do it right here, then it might try and slide around a little bit. So this way it's locked in place. I'm going to show you how I do this. Hopefully I don't block the camera from you seeing what I'm doing. So I feed it in here. I'm going down, it's easier this way. give myself a bunch of slack, and I'm crossing it in there. So I'm bringing it back up, and then on the zip tie, there's a flat side here, and then this side has a little bulge on it. So I'm going to go ahead and feed it through here. It's taking me a little more time because I'm trying not to block the camera. Like that. So right now I'm through it like that. And then I'm going to pull this tight. Just hold this. And then you just work your way here. And then I'm pulling it tight, holding this down with my fingernail. And there, it's nice and tight. And then after I do that, then I go along and I'm going to cut all these off right here with side cutters. Or you could use scissors if you want. I decided to put these inside so I won't be able to see them on the outside if I'm looking here. So on this side, here's what it looks like. So it turns out pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and then I'll come back to you. I've got all three of them on. It turned out pretty well. And you can see the gap here like I mentioned before. I used the zip ties every other one, and I probably could have done only 4 on here. It would have been fine. Look at all the extra zip ties that I have. So if you don't buy this kit and you need zip ties, at least buy the kit to get the zip ties. Here's the back side. So for this gap right here, I'm going to use this tape that I use on pretty much everything. I like it better than duct tape. Duct tape after time breaks down. This one's for like heating vents underneath your house and stuff. It lasts. I'll put links to all these products I use in the description below. So this is 2 inches wide. So I'm going to make it narrower and probably cut it in half or rip it in half to 1 inch. And then I'm going to put that around here to seal all this off. Now this is done. It looks pretty. And then here's the back side. So I'll bring it in close to show you the tape. I ran it across the edge here. It sticks really well. And then I wrapped it around here. So I cut it into 1 inch strips. So let's go ahead and put this back on. And I'll show you what it looks like. Before I put this cover on, this is the area we're trying to protect from any insects getting in here and causing problems with where the propane gas goes in. So you want to make sure that this is always clear. If anything happens, go ahead and clean this area out. Let's go ahead and put this back on, just like that. I want to show you. It looks pretty good under there. You can see the screens a little bit. So with that, I want to say thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you learned something about how to do this. And I hope if you like this video, I'm hoping that you'll give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, I hope you subscribe to my channel. And also, if you have any comments or suggestions or anything you want to share with others, put it down in the comments. And people read the comments and learn from all of us sharing information. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give me that thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and happy camping.